Hi, Kelly girl. I gotta, you know what's gonna be fucking great is that I don't have to start the live meeting tasks. How about that? Ain't that some shit? Yeah, much warmer, much warmer. Nice out today. Oop, it just splattered everywhere. Hold on. Yeah, super pretty. Yeah, I'm in the water right now, but I think that there's like a drop, like right down there, and I'm not trying to do all that. But I'm like up to my waist right now. Hi, Florida. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. I figured people love the beach. I love the beach. The beach is my happy place, y'all. So I don't normally get deeper than my game. I don't normally get deeper than my waist. Uh, but I know, same. I love it. But you could see the fish. I'm not a fish fan, you know. I'm not a fish fan. Oh, I don't miss Daytona. I think that when like you live someplace and you think that like it's one way, right? And then you see a different side of that place, right? I think that it changes things. Does that make sense? Like it's grimy, you know. I don't want to. I know, Eugene. You see, my phone got wet, so you may not be able to see it. Huh? I'm gonna get what? Oh, I know. I know. Listen, I'm not really in, you know? What? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, right. I can't because my hands are wet and I think it just got like the water hit my right. Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm not. I don't get very deep in the water, you know? There's sharks out there, bitch. There's sharks out there, okay? And this is their territory. You hear me? Right. Uh, I'm probably an hour and a half south of like the shark bite capital of the country. So no, thank you. You know? Yeah, exactly. Revisit exposing Eddie. Clover, baby, I'm not doing anything. I'm done, done. Moving on. I don't care what anybody else does on this app. I'm done. Whew, done. Hi, Kimberly. Is that it? I don't know. Find out because I never really looked into, right? Like I just know they're out there. I just know they're out there, and that's enough for me, bitch. You know? Yeah, right. Lightning strikes, just a little nibble, you know, just whatever. But yeah, I don't. Yeah, so I'm probably like an hour and 45 minutes, maybe 2 hours south from there, and I'm not taking that chance. Thanks, but yeah. Hi, Llama Steph. Yeah, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not taking the bait. I know. I need to go back so I can dry off my phone because it's wet. The salt doesn't bother me, right? Amen. The salt doesn't bother me. Like I feel like I'm wet, right? Hi, pal, pal. Once I get like out and I go shower, it'll be over. Doesn't bother me. Salt water gives people the best tan. You know? Yeah. Listen. I feel like I don't know how to explain it, but like I'm definitely a New York City girl, but like I feel like I was I was born and raised in the wrong place. Does that make sense? I feel like I should have been born by this ocean and not like the north of it. Does that make sense? It is. It's good. Snowboard is really good for a lot of things, but there's sharks out there. Yeah. You know what's weird, Psycho Bunny? I never met anybody from Oklahoma, okay, until recently. And now I feel like everybody I talk to or have like spoken to about, hi Maddie, or in Oklahoma. How the fuck does that work? How does that work? Yeah, sharks are bad. I'm telling you. Hi Amber. Yeah, it's crazy. Hi grandbabies. How are you? I gotta tell you all, I'm so excited for like going back to normal lives and such. Yeah, I don't know who that is. It's not cold at all, Scoops. It's not cold. I see you. It's not cold at all. It's actually pretty warm. Yeah, it's pretty. Hi Kim. How are you? I'm super excited. I don't know. It's crazy, but I am. I know that a lot of people don't. Hi, Pippi. I know that a lot of people don't understand the relief of it all, but yeah, that's okay. It is, Mia. It's gorgeous. I love the beach. I really do. Like it's always been like my happy place. If that makes sense. It's always been like a decompression zone, if you will. Um, so you know, I know it is. It's gorgeous. Like no cloud. Crazy, right? Crazy. Yeah, it is. I would, the only thing, right, Amber, I feel like, I don't know. I feel like I'm fucking tired of an Airbnb, but I really don't want to, like, I want to make sure that I love the place. Does that make sense? So, like, I don't want to just fucking take something because I'm rushing and bleeding money in an Airbnb. So I'm just taking my time, you know? Yeah, pithy. It's exhausting, you know. I only worked a half a day today because it was my mom's birthday, so I wanted to come to the beach for a little bit. There's a lot of kids around, so I can't really. Um, so that's the thing, right? Hi, Cheryl. Um, Up north, beaches are so different. They really are. I don't know why. I guess the temperature. Oh, there's a jellyfish in here, 100%. I don't know if you could see it, but when the tide goes, watch, you'll be able to see them like swim away. They're here. They're around. They're around. It's pretty cool. I like the beach. However, I just won't. Thanks, GT. I'm not going. Like where those people are, absolutely not. Mm-mm. No, ma'am. I was just in the water. I backed out. I'm telling you. Yeah, see, I was thinking about going. I actually was debating going to Jacksonville Beach when I was like before I moved. Jacksonville was a contender because um I like that vibe, if you will. I don't know if that makes sense. Right, same, Crafty. That there's shops in there, dude. I ain't fucking with them. Mm-mm. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I hope everybody's having a good Friday, though. Hi, Regina. Oh, it is hot, though. I'll tell you that. Oh, keep it moving. Did you get in trouble? It is. That's what I want. I want to live like on the beach. You know, there's a kid over here. Hi, Shannon. Yeah, my uncle lives in Panama City. I know that's right. Do a backflip. Taylor May, you got me all the way fucked up, my old ass. What up, Waffles? How are you? My favorite beach in Florida is Anna Maria Island. Hi, Lynn. Thank you. Anna Maria Island is my favorite Florida beach that I've been to so far. I do plan. Hi, Hot Mess Mama. I do plan on doing like I don't know if it's called like a beach tour and just go all the way. I've been to Siesta Key, but I like Anna Maria Island better. But I was going to go. Who just said Sanibel Island? I think. Hi, happy mommy. I was going to go to Sanibel Island, but I've heard they still have a lot of storm damage. So, hi, telling me. Thank you. But I'm working on it. I'm on a mission to find my favorite beach and move there. You know, it's just a real pain in the ass. But I love Anna Maria Island's my favorite, and the Gulf, like by Naples and such. They got yeah. But Brandy, is it bad from the storms from last year or no? I heard there's a lot of damage, which is why I didn't go there when I came here. Was I was worried about it. Thank you, Taylor. So, but I plan on. There's a couple of things that I'm waiting on. Um, right. Do you have a lot of damage there, though, or no? Um, there's a couple of things that I'm waiting on, and then I'm going to not work for anybody. I'll be working for myself. And then I could do whatever the fuck I want. So that's coming too. Hi, Chanel. How are you? You're good. Hi, Joni. Hi, TTM. What up, Supermom Nana? I'm just like excited to not be dealing with the locales of the internet, you know? Oh, okay, good. That's good to know, I guess, you know? Hi, little Miss Dangerous. Sorry, I lost my footing. But you could see them swim away. Maybe not because the salt water dried on my lens. I feel better, Svana. Like, I think that life, like, I'm the kind of person that once I see something, I can't unsee it, right? No matter what that may be, it's still in my mind. And it's just been, I feel like the last 4 months, maybe 5 months, I've just been like dragging my ass. Like it became a chore, if that makes sense. So it's like, I know, Amber, I'm so excited for it, to be honest. Um, it became like a chore. It wasn't something that I enjoyed doing. It wasn't something I should have come back to be honest. But I did, and I learned my lesson. So now I'll just retreat and move the fuck on. Hi, Chrissy. Francie, can you hear me? You're just loading. What up, Stewie? She's just loading for me. Can y'all hear her? I gotta go through y'all my mods and fix everything. But yeah, I didn't hear her. She was just loading. I gotta go through my mods and like fix all the settings. There was one live I did like 2 or 3 weeks ago, and things were just getting fucking crazy. So I just took away all my privileges for stuff like that. I got to go through it and fix it. I just forgot. Hi, detective. Yeah, I know. No, I did. Oh yeah, Tatted Up. So he's been around for a few days. Yeah. Hi, Stevie. I'm telling you, Lois. It's my happy place. Yeah, fact. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm so fucking over. I'm so over it. Is it really? Oh yeah, I could see that there's storm looking over there. What's the temperature here? I don't have my watch on, babe, but I'm gonna say probably 90, 92. You know? Hi, Timu, how are you? Aren't they cute, Pippi? I was so excited yesterday when they were playing. I was so excited. I was like, yes, we're getting there, you know? So little by little, this morning they were playing before I left for work, and I was late, so I couldn't film. But I think that they're getting better, so it should be a frequent thing. Yeah, I'm excited. I know, I know. Hi, Tracy. How are you? I think that yeah, she had to warm up to her, and I think that like things changed. Hi, Kit Rex. Things changed a lot for as far, but they are getting better. Sorry, there's somebody coming. Yeah, Lynn, I know. That's exactly what it is. I feel bad for her. Yesterday, Finn kind of smacked her pretty hard. I was like, oh, Finn. I felt bad for her. It was terrible. Yeah, it's pretty hot, y'all. It's probably, I would say it's at least 90. That's why when Supermom Nana, listen, y'all, I wanted to die in in Orlando last weekend. I wanted to die. Okay, I wanted to die. I wanted no, like I was done. I was getting aggravated. If you don't know, I really don't people very well either. Uh, so I told Supermom Nana, like, you better make sure you bring one of those things that like spray water with a fan, okay? Because you're gonna need it. What up, Grace? How are you? Oh, Kiki, is it like fucking negative 35 where you are? Because that would suck. Yeah, I feel that, Christine. I went to, good, yeah. Make sure you get any way to keep yourself cool. I went to Louisiana in 2021 and kind of did like storm work. And it was sad, but it was fucking hot. And and I think that oh no, that's crazy. Oh no, I'm sorry. I know that OG was live also with something about an animal, and animals, like I can't take hearing anything about animals. Yeah, it was hot last summer. Yeah, I'm sorry, Krista. It's never like that's the sad part, right? Is when we lose them. Um, but I am of the mind that if you gotta give them the selflessness and love that like they've given you, you know. Yeah, it's sad. I try not to think about it. Oh no, Kiki, that's how my parents died. I know Tinsley, Janelle. I've been talking to her about the things with Tinsley, and it makes me like Janelle is like any pet is lucky to have Janelle as their owner because she is so um, driven and attentive to a lot of what is going on with her pets, if that makes sense. And I'm glad that she doesn't stop. She's keeping going until she gets an answer because obviously something is wrong, you know. And I love Tinsley. She's one of my favorite dogs on TikTok. Sorry, all these people like right in front of the food. I know that's right. I know that's right. Oh yes, Cliff Notes. I love it. It's my favorite place in the world. My favorite place in the world. I know he is. My daughter called me yesterday. Right, she's doing that internship at uh, at the DA's office, right? So she's like, I'm like, well, what do you do all day? Because she just started. I'm like, well, what do you do all day? And she's like, they. specifically dealing with like victim services, but she has access and stuff. And I was talking to her about my when I got arrested in 2011, right? I was like, is it anything there? And she was like, no, no, just clothes. So that's weird. I know that there's people that swear that they're getting body cam footage of that arrest, but baby, you need a time machine. I was arrested in 2011. New York City did not institute body cam footage on all officers until 2017, 2018, maybe. So I promise you, you're not getting it from 2011. Good luck, though. Hi, Betty White. It's weird to me. It's weird energy, dude. Weird energy. Good luck. I don't care. They're not fucking. They're wasting their own time. Not mine. Fireboards couldn't even understand the fact that I was fucking served with something and it was dismissed 2 weeks later. Crazy. Isn't it crazy? It's and all they gotta do is listen to me because if you pay attention, it's all there. So weird to me. So weird. Whatever. Not my God, you know? So sweet. Yes, Crystal. We love beach. We love the beach. We love it. Facts, Christy. But you've been here a long time, so you already know what they're going to try. Yeah. I know. I'm so embarrassed. So embarrassing, Kelly girl. You're an OG too. Like, I bet y'all are I'm going to go commit some new crimes for you guys. That way, at least there's something new to talk about, you know? It's fucking weird. That's what she's an OG, right? Like, it's so strange to me. I know. It's not me. Nah, it's not cold at all. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Crazy. They've been around me for a while. Um, but, and here's another thing, okay? Here's another thing. Uh, the GoFundMe for the students is still open. Hey, Nicole, I know this is going to blow your mind, but I'm going to say it anyway. One person can make continuous donations to a GoFundMe. Shock face. I know you're surprised to hear that. But yeah, I hate to bother you, but they're on meticulous with that GoFundMe. I did email the federal agent a few days back, and I asked him because I don't want to book the Airbnbs unless he's out of appeals because I lost money that way last time. So, yeah, good luck. Not my problem, you know? It ain't never going to be my problem. Weird. Weird. What up, Grace? So, I don't give a shit. Waste your time, you know? And that person is the person that gave the students the 10K. Oh yeah, they're shocked me. That's why I don't go in. Um, they said you let me know if you need it. I got another 10K sitting waiting if you need it. So it's weird. Yeah. I also just really quick think it's strange that I would be the admin of a Facebook group to a school that I didn't go to. Y'all are fucking weird. And out there in conspiracy theory land, you look weird. Okay? You look weird. Me too, Cliff Montana. Me too. So, weird. That's why I don't go out there. Timu research, not even, dude. I would at least fuck with Timu for some fucking cheap shit, you know? So like, I buy you your first Dunkin' Psycho Bunny. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. The conspiracy theories I hear about myself are so wild, dude. It's because the truth is a lot less interesting. The truth is a lot less interesting, you know? Stewie, I gotta message you because I was sent something this morning that I fucking saw red. Okay, Dollar Tree. There you go, Crystal. There you go. It's fucking weird to me. Yeah, facts. It's weird to me. Yeah, can you message me to say that I need to tell you what I got this morning because I was like, bitch, what? Yeah, it's crazy. Crazy. Yeah, I know, Mahalo. I'm not worried about it, honestly. I know. Oh, Gigi, no! There she is. We were talking about you. Chrissy, can you believe it? She emailed me an almost apology. I about died. I opened it and I said, what? I'm sorry. No, I was talking about how animals would be lucky to have an owner like you. I want more oxymoron. Yeah, send me a message, Siri, because I don't know if you've seen it, but when I tell you I saw red, I was like, what? Dog club? Yeah, it's crazy. It is beautiful. It is. I want to go to Raccoon Island. I have been to Canada, but it was really, I was a really young kid. Yes, Kick Rock. So we're talking about the same thing because what? The audacity. The audacity. I'm telling you, give it away for free on this app. Ugh, I'm telling you. Oh, okay. 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 Yeah, yeah, Kyle. I was like, what? You know, I'll call you when I end too because you probably need to. I don't mind a little bit dangerous. I don't mind the money if it's a good experience, you know. Um, I don't. That's one thing that like you can't get time back, right? You can't. Uh, and that was one of the things that really like fucked me up. Was yeah, the water's one. Yeah, you take snacks. Oh God, big gross. I don't even care, dude. That's a crazy thing. I don't like. I don't care. I hope. I don't care what you say. I don't care what you attempt. I don't care who you befriend because guess what? Everything I said was true. So that sucks. I don't mind spending money on experiences if that makes sense. You know, I I really don't. It's because that stuff you can't get back. You understand that? Like I didn't say it, be gross. Sorry. Right, click notes exactly. So like I don't mind I don't mind spending money on stuff like that. And I mean right, exactly. And you can't get I know I've said it before, as far as like daddy and the time that she's not gonna get back regarding, you know, staying on the internet and dealing with pineapples. Did you hear in that clip? She calls me a felon. Listen to me, y'all. I've never been convicted of a crime by money. Okay? Never. Never. All right? Never been convicted of a crime. How can I be a felon? Sounds a little defamatory, though. You know? I don't have to make videos to hit your ass with a fucking lawsuit. Make that clear. Crazy to me. Crazy. Yeah, I see it, Stewie. It looks like it looks bad up north. Is it bad by you, Stewie? I got hit with a bad storm yesterday or last night, actually, right before I came live. My lights were going out. It was bad. They're good. I came in from work and just kind of like put a bathing suit on and ran out the door. So, right, Tracy. And like, here's the thing. Okay. Yeah, I see it. I see it's getting dark here. It is. We've talked. Where are my OGs, y'all? How many times have we talked about how John found us the first time I moved to Florida? I'm gonna let somebody in the chat answer. That's how many times we've discussed it. It's so crazy to me. So crazy to me. I said you could call me a lot of things. You could call me a junkie. You could say that I've been a fucking irresponsible adult, losing a career before it started, right? Like you could say a lot of things about me. Liar, Eve, never been one of them. Never. So try carefully. Fine as I'm saying it. Tell the truth or don't talk at all. Mommy of the Bees, did you know that she's a fan of you? The fucking the the other one. I don't give a fuck what Nicole says. She should like spend her time doing something productive. Yeah, that's dude, you know who I'm talking about, right? Yeah, listen, but here's the thing. I promise y'all it's not affecting me. I promise y'all, nothing has changed in my world. Not a goddamn thing. You know? And it won't. It's unfortunate for her. But, yep, exactly. It's unfortunate. Helicopters. See? You know, that's how it keeps, like, doesn't she keep having a good day and then a bad day? Follow, you know? I'm telling you, simply me, people should fucking try it sometime. She needs some dick. That's what she needs. No, Miss Mac, I'm no hero. I just try to do the right thing. No, that's right. Oh man, could never. I'm telling you, Murphy could be. So I don't know. They ain't getting no airtime now, so that's gonna suck for them. Imagine creating all this like false narrative bullshit, right? And ain't nobody gonna respond to it. That's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. Yeah, y'all. I gotta leave because it's looking like it's gonna. I'm telling. Listen, Stewie, I love my life. Legit, I love my life. Is it perfect? No. But guess what? I try to do the right thing as far as everybody's concerned. All right. Hi, a rat. Yeah, it's coming. It's coming. All right. Um, and if I make a mistake, I immediately correct it. Sure do. Yeah, it ain't gonna be me, Joni. It ain't gonna affect my people either. That's what they don't understand. Amen. 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 And guess what? I don't have to be so bonsai soon. I'm waiting on a couple of things that I ordered. I ordered like a backdrop, um, and stuff like that. But other than that, I have everything I need. You know, the GoFundMe will. I don't. Here's the problem that people are not understanding. Okay, I still have like $3,600 of GoFundMe money, right? I'm not. The fundraising isn't done. Like when it's done, I will post it all. But if you think that I don't have not only paper receipts, I promise you, it's there. There are people that know they've seen it. I don't have to prove anybody to them. The person that gave me the 10 grand, perfectly fine, fine, right? I don't give a fuck what they say. The fuck? Don't make no difference to me. Not a single difference. They want to go off on it. Here's the thing, y'all. Right? Wait. Here's what's gonna really get done. Right? They think there's not receipts, and then what happens when I post them? Just asking. I'm just asking. What happens when I post the receipts? Do I get an apology? I'm just wondering. Because that's not normally how it goes, right? That's not normally how it goes. Normally, people run their mouth, right? Run their mouth. Then I prove them wrong, and they move the goalpost, right? So I don't have to do that for them. The fuck? I don't owe them anything. But but that doesn't happen, right? There is not a fundraiser that I've done that receipts have not been posted after the fundraising was complete. Not a single one. Not a single one. So I just for me, right? Just if it were me, I would have gone to double check that before I started running my mouth. But different people, different strokes for different folks, you know? Everybody's mom. So yeah, I ain't worried about it. I ain't worried about it. Not worried about it at all. Because they're mad, Lulu. Not a single one of them has fucking $500 in the account. Tara, how are you? That's that man. I don't need money from the internet. I have a full-time job. I don't need the internet money. I tell you over and over, it's extra income. I know a lot of them don't know about extra income, but I do. It is, Kaylin. Yeah, I exactly, pineapples. It ain't making a fucking difference in my world. Maybe I'll show you the DMs one day from the girl that gave the students the 10K. And she's just laughing at y'all, just so you know. But she knows. She's been around me a long time. A little bit. I'm gonna end though, because it looks like I'm gonna get stuck in a storm. Yep. I don't care. Not my problem. They should fucking get some therapy and figure out why they fucking are the way they are, because I can never be me. You're right, Irish, but what would receipts do me now if I'm not done yet? Can you answer me that? I'm just wondering. Can you answer me that question? If it's not done yet, what would receipts do? Yeah, it looks like it's going to stop pouring. I just want to hear the answer to this question. But you know that I did that, right? A few months back? Or no? So is that like I got to keep posting it? Or those people should go do their research? Which one? Yeah, my legs are tan. It's so hot. Nah, not really here. Maybe by the right. Like that's what I'm saying. So like, why do I why do I have to cater to people that can't go and find what they're looking for? Do people do that for me? I don't think so. I go find that shit myself. So it's crazy to me. I don't have to cater to that. I never will either. So they could continue running their mouth, and then when they're proven wrong and look ridiculous, I don't want to hear shit. I don't want to hear nothing. Done. But I promise you, I promise you, I promise you, I promise you that they're all going to look mighty dumb. Once I hear back from that FBI agent, it's so weird, Joni. It's so weird. And I do what I have to do with the rest of the funds, right? That's when I'll know more. But 30 people, Airbnbs, right? I may need to open fundraising back up. That's why they're not getting it. When it's done, they'll get it. If they can't hold their mouth and wait until then, that's not my problem. Don't worry about it. It doesn't bother me. Why would it bother you? I don't know. I've been waiting to schedule a call with her. But hey, you know that I didn't even start that fundraiser yet, right? Or no? Did you know that? Probably not, if you made that comment. Probably not, huh? You didn't know that? I could have sworn that I said I had to have a call with her. She has to go get uh like consultations so that I have a target amount. So you know that, right? Oh no, you didn't. You just came in loud and wrong. Also something I've said, just as like a FYI, you know. Yes, I did speak to her, but she does work a lot. I sent her another email so that I could schedule a call with her. She understands that it has to be like recorded. She does need a lot of instructions. Um, and I haven't quite decided, but you know that there are people helping me on the back end with that legal stuff, right? Oh no, probably not. Probably not. You know, people just assume, and then it doesn't make me look bad. It makes y'all look bad. So ain't gonna have a fucking single effect on me. Once I know what the estimate is, then I will take it. Also, just really quickly, just so everybody understands, every fundraiser I've ever done, I've been the first donation to. So enjoy that, right? Anyway, it sure does, Wendy. It ain't gonna matter to me. I'll be just fine. Hell no, Kiki, I'm done. It looks like the sky is legitimately turning black. They're not gonna have any proof either. That's the embarrassing part, you know? It is. It's about to fucking you could see the sky changing now. Storm is coming in. You see it, right? So I could feel it like in my body, you know? I hope everybody has a good day. Yeah, it's I don't know where you are, but yeah, I don't go out in that wood up riding around. You crazy. I legitimately go up to like my knees, that's it. Yeah, really. Fuck out of here. I hope everybody has a good day. If I don't see you this weekend, yes, thank God it's Friday is right. If I don't see you this weekend, I will see you soon. And I will keep you updated. They're good, Kaylin. They're good. I was actually talking to my sister this morning, so I got to see Charlie and Papa. I hope everybody has a good weekend. Stewie, you DM me, right? Because I kind of raged about it. I'm going to get to you right now before I forget. Have a good weekend, y'all. Papa. I hope everybody has a good weekend. Stewie, you DM me, right? Because I kind of raged about it. I'm going to get to you right now before I forget. Have a good weekend, y'all. Papa. I hope everybody has a good weekend. Stewie, you DM me, right? Because I kind of raged about it. I'm going to get to you right now before I forget. Have a good weekend, y'all.